I tested all of the best VR headsets of 2026, and in this video, I'm going to rank them in a tier list based on their value for money, overall performance, and more. Links to all of the products will be in the description below.
Meta Quest 3. This is honestly the gold standard for most people in 2026. It's incredibly versatile, handling standalone gaming and PC VR with ease, and those pancake lenses provide such crisp edge-to-edge clarity that it makes older headsets look blurry by comparison. While the stock strap is pretty uncomfortable and the battery life is just okay, the massive library of games and mixed reality capabilities make it a total no-brainer for almost everyone. I'm putting this in the God tier.
Meta Quest 3S. If you were just starting out and don't want to drop a ton of cash, this is the best way to get into the ecosystem. You're getting the same powerful chip as the flagship model, which means it's totally future-proof for all the latest games. Though you definitely notice the trade-offs in the older Fresnel lenses and lower resolution display. It's not the premium experience, but for the price, it's a solid, reliable entry point that I'm ranking as good tier.
Apple Vision Pro. This thing is an absolute marvel of engineering that feels like it's from the future, with a display that is so sharp it's genuinely hard to believe. The eye and hand tracking are magical, making it the ultimate device for watching movies or working in a virtual space. But the weight, the external battery, and that massive price tag make it a tough sell for anyone who isn't a total tech enthusiast. Because it's so specialized and expensive, I'm placing it in the great tier.
PlayStation VR 2. For anyone who already owns a PS5, this is a fantastic way to experience high-end VR without needing a powerful PC. The OLED panels deliver deep, punchy blacks that LCD headsets just can't touch, and the haptic feedback in the controllers and headset adds a layer of immersion that I absolutely love. It's a bit of a bummer that it's wired and the library isn't growing as fast as I'd like, but for the pure gaming experience, it's great tier. Pimax Crystal is a headset for serious sim racers and flight enthusiasts who care nothing but raw visual fidelity and performance. It's not for the casual player. It's bulky, wired, and requires a beefy PC to really shine. But the clarity is so stunning that it makes me forget I'm even in a simulation. If you want the best possible image for your cockpit games, this is the one. And I'm putting it in the great tier.
Pimax Crystal Super. This headset is an absolute powerhouse for anyone who demands the absolute peak of visual fidelity in 2026. With its modular optical engines and insane resolution, it delivers a level of clarity that makes you feel like you're actually inside the game, especially if you're into flight or space sims. It's definitely a heavy investment and geared toward hardcore enthusiasts who have the PC hardware to back it up. But for that crowd, it is the ultimate destination. I'm placing this in the God tier.
Big Screen Beyond. I am honestly blown away by how this thing just disappears on your face, making it the most comfortable headset I have ever worn for long sessions. It's a specialized piece of kit that requires a custom face scan and a dedicated PC VR setup, so it's not for everyone. But for those who want a lightweight, high-contrast micro OLED experience, it's a total game changer. Despite some minor heat and fan noise trade-offs, the immersion is unmatched for its size. I'm ranking this in the great tier. HTC Vive XR Elite. This device tries to do a bit of everything with its modular design, and while I love the sleek, lightweight form factor for shorter sessions, it feels like it's caught in a weird middle ground. The visuals are sharp, and the mixed reality features are cool, but the battery life is underwhelming, and the controllers feel a bit dated compared to the competition. It's a decent choice if you're a content creator or need that specific flexibility, but it's hard to recommend as a primary gaming headset. I'm putting this in the average tier. HTC Vive Pro 2. This headset was a beast in its day, and even in 2026, that 5K resolution still holds up surprisingly well for high-end PC gaming and simulations. However, it's definitely showing its age with the clunky setup process, the need for base stations, and the fact that it's just not as user-friendly as the modern, streamlined alternatives. It's still a solid performer if you're already deep into the Steam VR ecosystem, but it's becoming a relic of the past. I'm ranking this in the good tier.
It's hard to say goodbye to a legend, but with production officially ceased and the industry moving toward wireless, standalone capable tech, this headset has finally reached the end of its life cycle. While it still boasts some of the best audio and most precise tracking in the business, the resolution just can't keep up with the modern standard, and the setup is a massive chore compared to what we have now. It's a classic that defined an era, but in 2026, it's time to move on. I'm placing this in the trash tier. Pico 4. This headset was a total game changer for the mid-range market, offering fantastic pancake lenses in a super comfortable, balanced design that makes long sessions a breeze. I really love how accessible it is for newcomers, though the smaller app ecosystem compared to Meta can be a bit of a bummer if you're looking for a massive library. It's still a solid, reliable choice for PC VR enthusiasts who want great value, but with newer tech hitting the scene, I'm placing this in good tier. Pico 4 Ultra. This thing is an absolute powerhouse that really steps up the game with the XR2 Gen 2 chip, 12 GB of RAM, and some seriously impressive mixed reality capabilities. I'm genuinely impressed by how much smoother the multitasking feels, and the Wi-Fi 7 support makes wireless PC VR streaming feel nearly flawless. It's definitely the best in the current Pico lineup for those who want a premium standalone experience, so I'm putting this in great tier. Vario Aero. I have such mixed feelings about this one because while the visual clarity and those stunning mini LED displays are still some of the best I've ever seen, it's just showing its age in 2026. It's frustrating that it lacks integrated audio and microphone, and honestly, the fact that it's no longer officially supported makes it a tough sell for anyone today. It was a legendary piece of hardware for flight simmers, but at this point, I have to relegate it to average tier. Meganex 8K Mark II. This headset is honestly shocking in the best way possible. It's incredibly lightweight and the micro OLED visuals are just breathtakingly crisp. I love that they finally nailed the stability and comfort issues, making it feel like a true enthusiast's dream for high-fidelity PC VR gaming. It's not for everyone since you'll need your own base stations, but for the sheer visual experience, I'm putting this in God tier. HP Reverb G2. It's honestly sad to see this one go, but with Windows mixed reality support officially ending, it's becoming a massive headache to keep running on modern systems. While I still have a soft spot for its legendary clarity and those amazing Valve-designed speakers that made sim racing feel so immersive, the tracking and software issues are just too much to ignore now. It's a relic of a bygone era, so I'm dropping this into trash tier. Meta Quest Pro. This headset is a total identity crisis in a box, trying to be a professional productivity tool while also being a gaming device, and honestly, it ends up being a master of none. I really love the pancake lenses and the stunning visual clarity, but the local dimming can sometimes create a weird bloom in dark scenes that just drives me crazy. It's a powerful piece of hardware, but the software ecosystem just hasn't caught up to its potential, making it a tough sell unless you are a very specific type of designer or enthusiast. Because of its high price and niche appeal, I'm putting this in average tier. HTC Vive Focus 3. This one is a beast of a standalone headset, and I have to give it credit for its incredibly comfortable, well-balanced design that makes long sessions actually bearable. The 5K resolution is beautiful, and the field of view is genuinely impressive, but it's painfully obvious that this was built for enterprise and business users rather than us gamers. Since it lacks a consumer-facing app store and is way too expensive for what a regular user gets, it's just not for me. I'm ranking this as good tier only because of its build quality, but keep in mind it's not for casual play. HTC Vive Focus Vision. I really wanted to love this hybrid headset, but it's another one of those devices that tries to do everything and ends up feeling like a compromise. It has some great features like eye tracking and a sharp 5K display, but using an outdated chipset and those old-school Fresnel lenses in 2026 feels like a massive step backward. It's a solid PC VR experience if you buy the extra streaming kit, but for the price, the comfort issues and lack of a strong standalone library make it a frustrating experience. I'm placing this in good tier because it's capable, but it's definitely not my first choice. Meganex Superlight.
This headset is absolutely mind-blowing because it feels like you're wearing nothing but a pair of sunglasses. And the 8K micro OLED visuals are the crispest things I've ever seen in VR. I am obsessed with how light it is, but you have to deal with the fact that it's a tethered PC VR-only device that requires base stations, which is a huge hassle for most people. It's an enthusiast stream for flight and racing sims, but the high price and niche setup requirements mean it's not for everyone. For the sheer visual perfection and comfort, I'm putting this in great tier. Pimax Crystal. This headset is a total powerhouse that pushes the absolute limits of what we can do in virtual reality right now, and the visual clarity is just on another level. I love the massive resolution and the wide field of view, but my neck definitely feels the weight of this thing after a while, and you need a beast of a PC to actually get the most out of it. It's a flagship tech showcase that makes everything else look a bit blurry, but the price and the sheer heft make it a serious commitment. Because it delivers such an unmatched high-end experience for those who can handle the power requirements, I'm giving this God tier. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you pick the best VR headset for you. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. Links to all of these products mentioned in this video will be in the description.